So I think there are ways to look generally at spiritual health. To define it,
Yeah.
it is a little harder.
So if a pastor, for example, steps away because of declining spiritual health, you would have to look at a multitude of potential things that could be maybe that is the one thing, or there's a bunch of them and they're all kind of coming together in a unique way to detach that person. Is that kind of like it's like a complex ecosystem where if you affect one thing, it's ultimately going to have a
Right.
ripple effect on everything else. So you can't just go in and manipulate one variable and expect that to just be it's not a car where you can just pull a spark plug and then put another one in. There's going to be a ripple effect through everything else.
Right. Yeah. The problems will be more systematic, maybe, or system wide, in that it seems. Yeah, like in a mechanical structure, there's probably one problem or maybe a couple problems. You address those, and then you're up and running again. With a person, the Bible tells us that we are mind, body, soul, and spirit. Right. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your strength, with all your mind, and with all your soul. So as human beings, we are multifaceted. I could be very physically healthy and spiritually dead.
Yeah.
I know people who have been spiritually healthy, but their physical bodies are fighting cancer or suffering from heart disease or whatever else. Maybe they're not physically healthy, but they're spiritually healthy. So would you say they're healthy? Somewhat, but there's also places that are not healthy, and those things do seem to affect one another more so than in a mechanical structure, kind of like you mentioned. So yeah, they do affect each other. So I would say they're all important for us to be mindful of, to do assessments of our, as we examine our own lives.
So in that respect, if someone we could look at it from a different perspective. So if someone is maybe lacking spiritual health, we say, okay, there's all these things going on and they're all having an effect on each other.
Sure.
And if someone's saying, okay, I'm at a point now where I create spiritual health or regain spiritual health, the positive is that you could probably attack any one of these possibilities, and the ripple effects will be positive on other things
across the board. Mm-hmm.
So it's almost like a force multiplier if you're looking at it from one direction. But if you look at it from the other direction, it's like that's a slippery slope. You know what I mean? Like you give in here, it's going to have a ripple effect and branch out in ways that you don't want.
Yeah.